His Excellency the President and the Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, Honorable Ezekiel Machoku, Cabinet Secretary for Education, all protocol observed. Your Excellency, sir, I had two positions. I had a position of being a chair of the Technical Working Committee to establish this Open University. On that capacity, I would like to thank you, sir, and take opportunity to thank you for championing the establishment of Open University of Kenya. First, when you were the Minister for Higher Education, and now as the head of state and government. The Open University of Kenya, whose charter you issued today, is indeed your brainchild. Second, late last year, you gave instruction that you wanted to see the Open University chartered soonest. Today, we are here to witness the realization of that expectations. Your Excellency, sir, as we learn from the exploits of our renowned long-distance athletes, it doesn't matter how one poorly starts the race. What matters is how one finishes the race. Your Excellency, the race to operationalize the Open University of Kenya started some years back, at least 14 years ago. Today, it comes to the finish line. In your speech on Madaraka Day, you said, and I quote, "And later this year, Kenyans will have the opportunity to go to the university from the comfort of their homes." Your Excellency, sir, education for all is a worthwhile dream. Quality education makes human beings equal. Your own life, sir, Mr. President, is a testimony to the equalization power of education. The Open University of Kenya creates opportunities for those who cannot attend the formal structured universities for their higher education. Setting up the Open University of Kenya is in part a response to the recent UNESCO on reimagining higher education for the benefit of all those who need. By providing alternative pathways in access to higher education, not only in country but across the border, the Open University becomes a major vehicle for integration of East African community. In the recent visit, your recent visit to Rwanda, you emphasized this point, sir. Your Excellency, sir, in line with the vision of the government you lead, the Open University is a framework of action for repairing injustices that have prevailed and have been perpetuated by our education system since independence. We have practiced our education system that has suffered from grade disease, failed to recognize prior learning, and is anchored on exclusion, and hence closing off many Kenyans from realizing themselves and their potentials. Sir, I would like to report to you that the Technical Working Committee on Operationalization of Open University of Kenya took time to deliberate on what makes the Open University of Kenya unique. And that's what I want to emphasize, sir. What makes this university unique? And they identified 5 aspects of that uniqueness. First, Open University is a visionary framework. Your Excellency, a vision creates hope. And without vision, people perish. Sir, Open University is a framework of hope. It is a university that will build life and aspirations of Kenyans who, for one reason or another, lost hope for higher education. By issuing a charter to Open University of Kenya today, you signify a move away from exclusion in access in higher education to inclusion. Second, Open University is a framework of shared prosperity. Your Excellency, sir, Open University is also a framework of shared prosperity. The vision of Open University is innovative university for inclusive prosperity. This declared vision seeks to answer the question, how do we enable Kenyans to benefit from prosperity in Kenya Vision 2030. Sir, the Technical Working Committee believes that through inclusivity in education, national prosperity can be shared. Third, OUK is an enabling framework. Your Excellency, sir, education is an enabling enterprise. And by opening up continuous learning, opportunities for all are created. The Technical Working Committee, which I had the opportunity and privilege to chair, recommends strongly that the concept of school dropout should be withdrawn from use in our society, either casually or in official education documents. This is because we understand education as a continuous process. In reality, what happens is that learners step out of the learning process when they face challenges, and they step in when conditions become favorable or affordable. OUK will therefore provide this revolving door for stepping in and stepping out of learning process. Fourth, sir, OUK is a framework of openness. Your Excellency, sir, the true democratization of education is through provision of open access to learning opportunities. One part of this university's name is the word open. This implies that the university embraces flexibility, inclusivity with respect to admission, progression while studying, time of study, place of study, and the method of study. Those who want to continue with work and study, travel and study, herding their livestock and study, pursue lifelong learning without restrictions or limitations with respect to age, gender, or duration, or the cost of learning, now have a place to actualize their aspirations. Fifth, Open University is a strategic framework. Your Excellency, the Technical Working Committee sees the Open University is a strategic framework, and hence enabling or establishing this university will help the national and the African Union Agenda 2063 by ensuring that Education 4.0 interactive technologies in teaching and learning in higher education becomes the principal mode rather than the peripheral mode, which is the current situation. Ensuring that the masses of our people who need education are not left behind, as advocated by SDG4. Positioning Kenya as an export of education in Africa, and thus enhancing African Agenda 2023 and UNESCO's Convention on Program, Skills, Students and Staff Mobility across the borders. Facilitating those in diaspora and those in diplomatic service to access homegrown programs for their children. Finally, sir, I would like to assure you that the Technical Working Committee identified young ICT Kenyan graduates who developed world-class learning management system, website, e-library, and digitized the courses. And sir, at this point, I would like to ask those professors, the 51 professors who assisted the committee to develop the 8 programs, and the 25 young ICT graduates from this country who digitized the same courses developed. They are here with you, sir. Where are you? Thank you, they are here, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Be seated. Thank you. Your Excellency, it is a wish of the Technical Working Committee that Open University develops its own custom-designed ICT system through open access approach. This approach will be one way of reducing tuition fees, containing operational costs, and managing risks associated with students' personal data. Thank you, Your Excellency. I would like to invite the Chancellor of Open University of Kenya to make his remarks. Welcome, Chancellor.
His Excellency, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces of the Republic of Kenya, Honorable Dr. William Samoei Ruto, His Excellency, the Prime Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Musalia Mudavadi, Honorable Ezekiel Machogu, Cabinet Secretary for Education, all protocols observed. Your Excellency, Sir, I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to serve as the first Chancellor of this new university, sir. I'm humbled that you have given me a responsibility to provide the service for this country on your behalf, which I humbly accept. Sir, you have bestowed on me that trust to perform the function of a Chancellor just when my service as Chancellor of University of Science and Technology has just ended, which I served 2013 to 2023, and assure you I'll bring the insights that I've learned from being a Chancellor to this new university. Your Excellency, while we have enjoyed the benefits of the conventional mode of learning for many decades, new global challenges justifies the putting up of this open university to manage the constraints of the mode of world education. Four constraints are eminent. First, during the calamities such as COVID-19, this mode of education is not sustainable as we experienced. Second, with increasing demand for higher education, and particularly where half of the population is below the age of 15, this mode of education is also not sustainable. Third, advancement in information and technology is providing more efficient ways of teaching and learning. And fourth, Kenya needs to join the League of Nations that are embracing and taking the advantage of the benefits and impact of technology advancement. Your Excellency, it's an honor and a privilege to serve your vision in furthering our country's dream of creating a globally competitive workforce by providing affordable, accessible education. Technology and advancement has continued to support innovation and disruptions in the delivery of services to society, bringing efficiency and productivity. Kenya will be leapfrogging this education delivery by optimizing on technology to support open learning. I assure you and the people of Kenya of my dedication to serve my country in this role and leverage the learnings from my expansive equity education program to scale our country's education and footprint and impact. Your Excellency, sir, the Open University of Kenya that you have awarded the charter today is a public university that will be regulated by the Commission of University Education like any other university in the country. Sir, at one quality assurance umbrella on academic standards, inter-university student mobility will be possible. I encourage all universities in our country to embrace this for the benefit of learners. Your Excellency, sir, being newly established, the Open University requires heavy investment in startup cost, ICT infrastructure, and program development. The new university administration will work with the relevant government agencies and development partners on these areas so that the university achieve economies of scale by 2027. Your Excellency, as the Chancellor of this university, I work with the Vice Chancellor, the Chairman of the Council and University Council in adhering strictly to the rules and regulations governing a public university. We shall ensure that we conduct the business of this university effectively, efficiently, in a manner appropriate for the proper conduct of public business. Your Excellency, we have a golden opportunity to position this university globally by optimizing on technology. We shall optimize on this as our differentiator in driving a low-cost business model, fast-tracking our growth while ensuring and upholding the highest standards of quality. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. I now wish to invite the Cabinet Secretary, Education,